Welcome to FS with Srikanth. Now we are going to discuss types of languages. Before we are going to discuss types of languages, first we want to know about what is language, why the language is required. So everything is there. Here, what is language? The language is one of the most important part of any culture. It is the way by which people communicate with one another for the build relationship and create a sense of community. In a world, overall 6,000 plus languages are there. 6,000 plus overall languages are there for only communicating humans one to one. Right. So here, one human will communicating with others with the help of sounds, with the help of words, with the help of patterns, with the help of feelings. So there is a two persons are there, person A and person B. These two persons will communicate with the help of voice, with a Telugu, English, whatever, one language, with the two will be communicate, right? Not only language, with the help of notation, with the help of symbols, with the help of feelings, they will be communicate each one another. They will be communicate one to another. Okay. So here there is a machine is there. Here humans is there. There is a language there. Humans for the humans. There is a language is there. Here just observe, this is one of the mission. Suppose just you understood this is one of the mission. Otherwise your PC is there. And here this is you. So here this A person will communicating with this one. First of all, for human we are communicating in the sense we want to discuss, we want to share our feelings, we can express our feeling to one to another, right? So this is one person is there. Here there is one person. He want to communicate with this one means there is only one reason is there. He want to perform particular action on this particular device, right? Again this device is replied with this person, what instruction he passed to this machine, and the machine is respond to this instruction, right? Okay, everything is okay. So here this person knows only English and this machine only knows zeros and ones. Why? Because machines always knows only binary numbers, right? Now so here person A want to communicate with one particular machine, so directly it is never possible, right? There is one medium is required, there is one translator is required, there is a program is required. There are two types of programs are there. One is system softwares and application software. System softwares are running the system. The application softwares are helps to running a particular task. So what task is there? The task is forward to this application software, and application software is communicating with the system software, and system software is translating our task and executes our task and replace with the help of console, like nothing but monitor, and again this application software can reply to this person. You understood, right? Directly the machine never communicate. So system softwares and application softwares are designed by different programming languages, right? You understood language. What is language? For human 6,000 plus languages are there. For machine to machine, number of languages are there. Machine to people, number of languages are there. Here one application can communicate machine to machine only, but one machine is used by user and one machine is used by machine, and overall instruction is passed by user. And you mind it, the machine was designed by the one person, people, and application is also designed by people and used by end user is also by people. So this overally the system is designed for people, right? So people are designed by system for people, right? That's enough. That is just simple language. So here that's enough. Now we are going to our content. Types of languages. Before I am going to entering these types of languages, first of all, as we know, computer only understands binary numbers. Computers only understood binary numbers. Binary numbers in the sense zeros and ones. Computers can understand only zeros and ones to perform various operations. So by using these zeros and ones, we need to perform various operations, but the languages are developed for different types of works on a computer. There are different types of languages are there. Each and every language is for the specific task, right? But the zeros and ones for machines. Suppose there is a one MP3 player is there. Everyone knows there is a MP3 player is there. MP3 player plays songs. Play songs only. It is never play the video. There is MP4 is there. It can be play the movie and it can play the song. There is one game software is there. Game software. It never plays the playing a game. Right now. So same way there is zeros and ones for machines, and there are different types of softwares application is for running a particular particular tasks on our machine. That is one thing is there. The totally we have three types of languages are there. Three types of languages, and everyone knows that we have machine level language, assembly level language, high level language. And you mind it, everyone can consider machine level language and assembly language they treated as these two are low level language, only for high level language. You consider that. The next one, first of all, we want to discuss machine level language. Everyone knows that machine level language means it only binary digits. It only considers only zeros and ones, works on only zeros and ones. So machine level language is performed with the help of binary digits, means zeros and ones are binary digits. This is also called as low level language. Machine level language we also call low level language. And you consider the machine language is formed with the help of binary digits. This is also known as low level language. This language is the collection of instructions by using binary digits. Srikanth, what you are saying? So it is a collection of binary digits. You are saying only zeros and ones. How it possible? Just you observe zeros, 0 1, 0 1, 0 1, 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 1. This is nothing but a binary digit, binary number. So it is very difficult to develop. So it is mainly designed to operate to handle all the hardware and instruction set of architecture of a computer. So what is that? What is the purpose of this machine level language? To communicate with the hardware, and set of instructions and set of architecture of computer. You understood? So the main function of low level language is to operate and manage, manipulate and manage system components. And again I repeat, the machine level language is to operate, manage, manipulate the hardware and system components. So here I want to tell some advantages and disadvantages of this machine level language. You heard what are the main advantages of this machine level language? What is the main advantages? So one thing you understood this, the machine knows only zeros and ones. You are writing your program is in zeros and ones. So definitely it executes very speedily. Right? You are giving instruction in zeros and ones and machines only knows zeros and ones. So obviously it performs very speed execution. It performs very speedily and our task will be executed very speedily. And one thing you mind it, here there is no translator. There is not required any translator. Translation is not required means we are not converting our program code into machine level code directly. We are giving that instructions in zeros and ones. You mind it. So first here completely it is a speed of execution. There is no translator is required. And what are the drawbacks? Disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? You mind it. The disadvantages in the sense, first you consider the entire program code is in zeros and ones. Means for learning of the program, what? It is a very difficult to learn. The next one, why it is a difficult to learn? Completely zeros and ones. How you can learn? It is very difficult, and it is very difficult to understood. Why? Because these are completely zeros and ones are there. So it is very difficult to understood. The next one, if in case just you imagine that there is a one here in this very plenty line, there is a 0 1 0. It is a combination of zeros and ones, right? Okay. So here there is a one bug is there. How you can find that bug? Very difficult to find the bug. Find the bug is difficult and fix the bug is very difficult. Two things is there. Find and fix. These two are very difficult in machine level language. But that situation, it is more helpful that. Remember that the operation codes memory addresses every time we write a program and also hard to find errors in a written program. So that's enough. This is machine level language. Next I want to continue with next part is assembly level language. So assembly level language, this is completely formed with the help of mnemonic codes. So here mnemonic codes, in the sense it is not a zeros and ones. It is a assembly language is completely mnemonic codes. There is no translate. There is must be translate into the machine understandable form. Why? Because you are giving instructions in different ways. You are giving instruction in different format. So definitely you want to convert your instructions into zeros and ones. Then only your machine will be understood. Here by using this assembly level language, even nowadays they are developing device drivers. The device drivers are used to communicate the hardware and software, right? Everyone knows that till now there is a microprocessor chips are designed with the help of assembly level language only. So here one thing, and when we are observing these advantages and disadvantages of this assembly level language, you consider that previously in a low level language we are writing completely zeros and ones, so it is a very difficult to understood, right? But here very easy to understood. Why? Because mnemonic codes are similar to English, like add, sub, that's why it's there, and we can easy to modify and isolate an error. And why? Because we can easy to find, because of only one reason is there. The statement, the code is understood by the people who written that code. They can understood where is the mistake, and it is a very high efficiency and more control on hardware. Why? Because assembly languages are designed for hardwares only. These are the advantages for only programmers, not machine. It is not accurate perform. It is not a very speed program. It is never execute very speedily. You understood? Our program want to convert into zeros and ones. And what are the disadvantages? There is one main drawback is there. What is the main drawback in assembly level language? It is a machine dependent language. Based on the machine you can change your code. One time it is not a fixed for all the devices. So every configuration, if your device's configuration change, definitely you can write again and again and again and again. And here this programming is very difficult. This assembly language programming is very difficult. It is easy to read, but the learning is very difficult. And writing difficult to write the program, and it is very slow development. It takes very slow development time and less efficient. So here just to observe, high efficient is there and low efficient is there. As per program point of view is high efficient, as per device point of view it is very less efficient. Why? Because this assembly level language use translators that can be convert our code into machine understandable form, zeros and ones, so that it is less efficient. Next we are going to discuss high level language. Nowadays all are using this high level language. Why? Because these languages looks like a normal English, so programmers are using these languages are very easy. But it is also required the translator to convert these programs into a machine understandable form. So here one thing, first of all, machine languages are machine zeros and ones, and assembly languages are mnemonic codes. In a high level language like a C language, Java, Python, these all are high level languages. So in the 1960s onward there is a high level languages are there, right? What are the main advantages? What are the main advantages of this high level language? Machine independent. You understood? Machine independent. Once you write and you will execute anywhere. High level language, right? What are the advantages of high level language? So we can very easy to write the program. Just to observe one of the statement I can write here, include, hash include, conio.h, conio.h, right? These are one of the statement. We can easy to read that. Hash is a preprocessor, include is one of the preprocessor, conio.h is one of the header files. Very easy to read and be easy to learn, right? So here, what are the main advantages of this high level language? Why the people are learning the C, Java, Python and more languages? Well, first of all, these are machine independent languages. High level languages are completely machine independent languages. What are the main advantages of this high level language? easy to write and understood, and required high execution time, and machine independent and easy to maintain, better readability and low development cost, and portable and easier to document. So these all are our advantages. And when we are going to C language, then you can understand, right? So how the C language performs. And what are the major drawbacks of these high level languages? Definitely it requires translators. Why? Because you are writing in general English, your programs are in general English, so definitely it is a translator is required. This translator is converts your program into zeros and ones. Your program is converted into zeros and ones, and it requires high execution time. No, nowadays these execution times are very less. Initial time is a very high execution takes, like COBOL, next and there are plenty languages are there that are takes very much time for executing. And there are these high level languages are poor control on hardware. Why? Because these high level languages are only focus on tasks. These are not a system software, these are programming application softwares. Thank you so much. And when we are look about these all the three languages in one glance, just you observe first assembly machine language. Machine languages are formed with zeros and ones only, and these are machine dependent, not independent. These are machine dependent. And machine dependent since if the machine configuration is changed, the machine is changed, again you write the same program for different machines. And translator is not required. Why? Because you are writing already in zeros and ones, so there is no required for translator. Next, it takes very less time. Why? Because machine understood very easily zeros and ones. You are giving zeros and ones and machine understand very speedily. And languages, there is no more languages. There is only one language, that is low level language, zeros and ones. Nature, it's very difficult to learn. Memory space, very less memory space it required, very less memory, right? The next one, assembly language. So assembly languages are formed with the help of mnemonic codes. Assembly level languages are formed with the help of mnemonic codes, and this is also machine dependent and need a translator, assembler, right? It converts to zeros and ones. Next, it is execution time, very less execution time, that time. And languages are different manufacturer languages, like a 80 microprocessor chips designing, that is a VLSI relevant, hardware relevant languages are there. And nature, very difficult to learn, and it is very speed execution is there. And when we are observing this high level languages like a C, Java, these programs are written in normal English, general English, so everybody can understood very easily. And these programs are machine independent. You understood? Machine independent. Once you write this program and you execute different machines, and there is compiler is required. The compiler can convert your code into machine understandable form. And execution time, it takes very high execution time when comparing with the machine low level languages and assembly level language. Why? Because the software is very loaded. And different types of languages are C, Java, Python, different, every language, all are almost now trending languages are all are high level languages are. Next, very easy to learn, these are languages, very easy to learn. Next one, it required very much space, more space is required. So you understood why it more space and why it is less space. Just you understood. Now in the 1950s, the total hardware capability, I think 1 MB, like a 10 MB. This is a total space of configuration. Maximum 1 GB is a huge computer. That is the very biggest computer. Nowadays, 1 terabyte system is also, and 250 GB RAM also not sufficient for these softwares. In an organization, they are maintaining application, they require 250 GB RAM and 1 terabyte RAMs. There are plenty processor they will be used. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you.